Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Honolulu. Hope you all are having a great week. Looks like Brandon's not having a great week. I'm sorry to hear that you have foot and mouth disease. I tried to say that without laughing. I do apologize. But every time I hear the words foot and mouth disease, I can only think of the movie Blazing Saddles. Good morning, O'Malley. Kirsten, good to see you. A lot of good friends in the chat already this morning. Brandon. We have Keith and Ian and H. Our good friend Marcienne is celebrating 5 months, as well as her birthday today. Happy birthday. That's probably going to get me a copyright strike. We'll go with just happy birthday. I don't want to get a copyright strike. This Southwest here is coming in from our favorite city, not available. Oh, there it goes. Kailua Kona. The one that came in before it was coming in from Maui. I'm not gonna, Keith. I'm not gonna get as sappy as I did last show about that. But it is still kind of cool. This Southwest is coming in from Hilo. They're bringing them in very quickly this morning. Hello, Dino. All right. We have Ron out of COVID jail. All right. Oh, COVID and pneumonia. Yuck. I'm glad you're feeling better. We got Ron getting better. We got Brandon getting worse. So. Let's see over here. We got should have a United here somewhere. There it is. Then we have the Delta pushing back behind it. The United is heading off to SFO. The Delta should be heading off to LAX, if I remember correctly. Yes, LAX. Flight radar has got the same kind of pause in it as my brain does this morning. Hello, Sue. Good to see you. A380 Adrian. I did not sleep well last night. I had a stretch of about 3 hours where I would wake up like every 10 minutes. It was annoying as heck. I had a weird dream about being in a Central American jail. And a good friend of mine from high school was sneaking me in cakes. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure if I want to know what that means. This is Alaska 888 heading off to Seattle. The United's crossing at Echo. Look at this. What are you doing at United? Yeah, we don't have heating or air conditioning at the house. It's all open air. So last night was one of those nights where it was just cool enough to put a sheet on, but once you had the sheet on, then it was just a little too warm. And so I kept throwing the sheet off or pulling the sheet on. Oh, that's probably about what I got too, O'Malley. Hello, Josh. Good to see you. Are you still in LA, Josh? This is Hawaiian Flight 114 coming in from Lehue. 717. Yes, she is. She has. I have a sheet on usually, and she has like a sheet, a blanket, and then another blanket. That's cool. We get Keith. We get a couple of Chinooks here every once in a while. They're up at sometimes they're up at Wheeler. Wheeler is an Army air base up in the center of the island. So I'm going to apologize ahead of time about the shaky camera today. We are back on the original camera. the one that I was borrowing, I finally had to return. So back on the original camera, which doesn't have nearly as good stabilization as the other ones. It might be a little bit bumpy. So get your Dramamine ready. Luckily, it's not very windy today. Well, at least right now, it's light winds right now, so we won't have to worry about that. At least until probably about 9 o'clock. I think they're supposed to pick up around 9 o'clock. Reverse ops PJs. I'll look at. I think they have them in the place that I get my stuff from. Maybe we'll see how that goes. Hello, Christine. Good to see you. So that's Delta in the back. It's the one we talked about a second ago. In front of it is a Aloha Air Cargo 737-300. It's heading off to Lehue. I like the way you think, Josh. We'll get that done. We'll get you a full wardrobe of that pattern soon. You can already get in that same pattern, Josh. You can already get slippers. Of course, they're probably not the slippers you're thinking of. They're not house slippers. Out here in Hawaii, what most people call flip-flops or thongs, or I forget what they call them in Australia. They call them slippers here. Brandon, I thought of they have all kinds of clothing in the place that fulfills the orders from the shop. They have all kinds of things: bathing suits, underwear, socks. I don't know how I feel about having my logo on underwear. I'm not sure I'm there yet. If people want it, maybe, but I just don't. It seems a little odd. Ooh, the Delta is cutting in front. Look at that. Maybe, yeah, 2 pints lager. I think that's right, thong. This is the Aloha Air Cargo. Hey, Brandon, if you want a bikini, I'll get you a bikini. There's another Aloha Air Cargo. This one's coming in from Kailua Kona. Oh, good morning, Fred, or maybe good afternoon for you. Oh. Wow, they brought it all the way out there. That's cool. I'm glad you got to see it. Hey Fred, you're on the Discord, right? Can you throw a picture of that up on the Discord channel? I'd like to see it. I'd like to see how many pictures we can get of Yamua 1 in different airports. Our friend Lady Cat, she saw it in Austin the other day. You know, a couple people have seen it at LAX. Yeah, I think Eham Feed, good morning. I think the scanner, I think the problem with, let me get this plane and I'll. So I think the problem with the Echo this morning is we're back to the original camera. And it has a microphone on it. It's the same microphone I use on the camera I was borrowing. But it's a multi-directional microphone. It has a shotgun feature, a wide feature. It's all done electronically. It's not. So I don't think it works as well with this camera. So it's picking up more sounds from the side and the back. So it's picking up the ATC as well as the microphone I'm using to talk into is both picking up. So I don't have my headphones here today, so it was one of the things I meant to check before the show, but I forgot to bring headphones today. So if it becomes too bad, let me know, and I will either lower it or take it out. Hello, Drew. How are you? I was in Loch Ness last year. You guys are talking about food, making me hungry. So this Hawaiian came in from Maui. Eham, I think that is correct. I have not, I haven't been out here since Saturday, but a couple other plane spotters have been out here. They didn't see them leave. Next departure will also be going off to Maui. Lots of early AM flights to Maui. Wanderlust, what time does that one come in? think that one comes in after we're done today. Oh, 8:44. Oh, we'll still be here for that one. Alright, so the next one, this should be the next departure here, this one here. This is the one heading, this is heading off to Lehue. The next arrival is going to be a Aloha Air Cargo coming in from Hilo. Flip over and get it real quick. There it is. Yeah, it seems about right, O'Malley. Of course, there's always a slight chance of rain. So we have that 717 going out, and we should have Zipair coming in. Oh, cool. Thanks, Eham. I forgot to put those frequencies on the separate channel again. Zipair should be very, oh there it is already, look at that. Thanks, Red 5. I think both of the A380s are running a few minutes early today, which is good news for us because usually the second one is scheduled for 10:05, and that puts us outside our window, so it's good that it's running a little bit early. Last I checked, it was 9:44, which is 1 minute in the window. We're about 35 minutes or so into the show already, and I haven't said hello, introduced myself and said hello properly. I apologize for that. If you're new to the show, my name is Patrick, channel Reverse Up. We're an aviation live stream channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. That's the airport I got that all wrong. Based at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. That's the airport we're at right now. It is located on the south shore of Oahu, about 4 or 5 miles west of downtown Honolulu. We do 3 shows a week here. Our big show is on Saturdays. That lasts from 7 a.m. to about 12:30 or 1. These midweek shows are a little shorter because I have a day job to get to. So today's show will go from 7 a.m. whatever time it started till about 9:30, 9:45, depending on that second A380. The third show of the week is a members only show. So channel members only. Any level of channel members. Membership started at $1.99, so not just the upper levels, any level members. The members only show this week will be Thursday morning. And then if you notice, I put out my schedule over the weekend for the next 6 shows. This is the first of the 6. We have a little bit of a change. We're going to do a sunset show on Sunday. This Sunday we'll do a sunset show. So that'll start about 4 in the afternoon. And it'll stay through, basically it'll stay through we can't see anymore. So the sunset is 6:33, I believe, on Sunday. And so we'll run through till we can't see anymore, which is usually about 20 minutes after sunset here. again. John, you're killing me. They're talking about food. Oh, I'm dying. I have no breakfast this morning. I walked out of the house this morning without it.
Southwest 1089, contact Mark. Zipair, Southwest 1089. November 9, 200, approximately for the pop-tarts, report that line is away. Pop-tarts, for that line is away. Itinerary, plus 130.
I will definitely have to stop on the way to work and grab a Pop-Tart. Aloha, aloha, Jenny. Good to see you. Well, we got a couple seconds. I know you guys are probably sick of hearing me talk about merchandise. I do have some merchandise for the upcoming UK tour that I'm doing. You can take a look. I would really appreciate it. So these are a couple of the shirts. The left one is the Myrtle Avenue street sign with my name on it. That's the street next to Heathrow that we're going to do a live show from. The middle shirt is the Welsh flag with a Eurofighter in red instead of a dragon. It's for the mock loop. I'm going to try to do a show from there as well. The shirt on the right is the Hatton Cross Tube Station mosaic. So in the Hatton Cross Tube Station, which is right next to Heathrow, there's an awesome mosaic on the platform. It has the old BOAC Speedbird logo in it. Since I've paid homage to that logo with my logo, I decided to make my own homage to that mosaic. I also have a couple others. The Dark Side of the Plane there on the left side, since this is kind of a Pink Floyd trip. The Abbey Road Razorback shirt. And then we have a couple of other hats, koozies, stickers, mugs, a lot more stuff than listed here. So if you just go take a look at that, it would really help me out. I would appreciate it. Ah, okay. I thought that was the case, but now I know. Aloha, Jenny. Our good friend Craig Russell is celebrating 7 months with us at the 717 level. Thank you very much, Craig. Christine, the strawberry Pop-Tarts has fruit in them. That is a healthy snack. But I will admit, left to my own devices, I would have the grocery list of a 12-year-old with unlimited funds. So that's where I rely on. That's where I rely on Mrs. Reverse Ops to keep me at least balanced. So. when we're together, I eat like a reasonable adult. When I sneak off alone, I eat like a 12-year-old. We should have a 777 coming on 8 left in just a minute. This one we're looking at here is a 717 heading off to Honu. That 777 is just passing over Kapolei, so it's still a little far out to get a picture of. We'll get it here in a minute. Oh, thanks, Ian. We appreciate that. Yes, see, they all have fruit. I don't know what people are talking about. Christine, it still says fruit right in there. See, the second word is still fruit. Oh, is Becky here? And I miss Becky. Hello, Becky. Goodbye, Becky. Good to see you. They're going to let this guy go before the 777 gets here, and that 777 is awfully close. There's no delay on that one. You better watch it, O'Malley. I'll put you on double secret probation. So Brandon, my personal favorite is brown sugar cinnamon. I still think that's the best one. Now they have had some interesting limited edition flavor Pop-Tarts over the years. All the they have that made me laugh, O'Malley. Thank you. They've had some limited edition flavors that have been very interesting over the years. One of my favorite limited edition flavors was red velvet. Like a red velvet cake. They also had a pink lemonade that I didn't really care for. It was interesting, but it was really sour. It was just a They also had a Jolly Rancher at one time. The weirdest one was they did this thing called splits a long time ago, where it'd be half one flavor, half another. That was kind of interesting. Hello, Tony. Good to see you. This Hawaiian here is heading off to Kailua Kona. So O'Malley, if you like that shirt, take a look at, there's a poster in the UK section on my shop. There's a poster that for the tour. I don't know why I made a poster. I wanted a poster, so I made a poster. I don't expect any of you to buy it. I wanted it to hang it on my wall. But if you look at the poster, it is the Battersea Power Station with the animals font, but it says reverse ops instead of animals. And instead of the pig between the smokestacks, it's my truck. I'm gonna make that animals one a shirt eventually, but I want it to be a tour shirt, and I want it to have the actual dates of the shows I'm gonna do on the back. So I want to make sure that all the shows I do are on the back. 'Cause with the weather over there, you never know if I'm going to miss one. So I don't want to put them out early. So again, stuff that I make that I'm probably going to be the only one's going to buy it, but it makes me laugh. O'Malley, are you a Wilco fan? Ah, okay. Because I'm a big Uncle Tupelo fan. And Uncle Tupelo is where Jeff Tweedy and Jay Farrar got their start. And when they got where they couldn't stand anymore, one of them went to do Wilco and one of them went to do a band called Sunvolt. I kind of went the Sunvolt direction. But I was going to say, if you like Wilco, check out Uncle Tupelo. They're twang more country than Wilco, but they're awesome. Good morning, Ken. UK shows, I have tentatively scheduled. I haven't put them out a schedule for them yet, but I have them tentatively scheduled. So if you'd like to know in advance, the first one will be from Heathrow. It'll be the day I land. So I'm going to land, grab the rent-a-car, and then do a show right away. So it'll be on the 30th, probably around 10 a.m. London time. And then we're going to do the mock loop the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. It just depends on the weather. We'll be back at Heathrow on the 8th. That'll be an evening show on the 8th. Then on the 10th, we're going to do a members-only stream that is going to be a little something special for the members. So make sure you pencil that in. It'll most likely be the morning of the 10th. And then we're going to be back at Heathrow on the 12th. This Hawaiian here, there's the United. There's the United. United is heading off to LAX. Same with the Hawaiian here. I don't know why the Hawaiian is all the way over here. I question them. We also have an ATI, which is Air Transport International, lit up heading to Kwajalein on the Hickam ramp, so hopefully we get that one out. That's a good looking plane. Our good friend James Hayes is gifted 1 Reverse Ops membership. Thank you very much. Oh, our good friend Nontan. Looks like Nontan is the recipient. Thank you very much. This 717 here is coming in from Maui. That wasn't enough. They also sent a 5-year-old super sticker. Thank you very much, James. I really appreciate the support. Check out what the encoder says that sticker is. Hippo character runs at high speed, his legs forming a ball-like blur. That's a very accurate description. Thanks again, James. Red 5, that'll be next month. I leave Hawaii on the 28th. We get to London on the 30th. We lose a whole day in transit. That's kind of a bummer. But we are like 8,000 miles away or something like that. And then we're there through we leave on the 13th of October and come back. Right now we have 6 shows scheduled for over there, which might be overdue. But we're going to try. I'm a little nervous about the Maki shows. That's the one I'm really nervous about. Lots of unknowns with that. If you're not familiar with what the Mach Loop is, it's an area of North Wales. It's a designated low-flying area. Look it up on a map. It's LAF7. So there's several low-flying areas all around the UK. The Mach Loop is probably one of the most famous. There's also a really cool place in the Lakes District if you go there. But basically it's valleys in North Wales where the planes fly through the valleys. very low altitude, only a couple hundred feet off the ground. So basically you climb up to the rims of the valleys around them, and if you get high enough, you can actually look down at the planes as they fly past you. It's pretty much a little of everything. They have almost everything going through there. From Texans to helicopters to F-35s, F-22s went through there, I believe, and they were on their, that was a while ago, that was a long time ago. F-15s, Eurofighters went through there this morning, I believe. Maybe it was yesterday morning. They've even had things like 135s go through there. KC-135s went through there last month. There's a little bit of everything. Looking forward to it, Keith. I'll have a schedule out to make it a little easier closer to the date. I'll list exactly where we plan to be. I'm not sure. The show on the 8th will probably. I'm gonna probably try to get that about an hour, maybe an hour and a half before sunset. We have to have the rent-a-car back that night by 8 o'clock. So if we do. So if I work it out, we do an hour and a half before sunset, maybe or so. That would still give us time to get the rent-a-car back. On the 12th, I'm not sure yet. We might be doing that one from our hotel. So I'm not sure how we would work that in. So this Hawaiian just came in from Tokyo. Is this the one Wanderlust was looking at earlier? I think it might be too early for the one Wanderlust was looking at. Yeah, I just ordered a new coat yesterday. So I'll tell you a little thing that's kind of funny that the last time I went to the Mach Loop, which coincidentally was last October, I'd read, I'd been there once before, but it was dry the first time I went before, and I was all prepared for it to be muddy and wet. So I brought what's called reef shoes. So reef shoes are lightweight water shoes you can wear in the water that have a traction on the bottom, so you can walk on the ocean floor and the rocks and stuff and not slip. So I thought I'd be real smart. I'd wear those, and they worked real good. They were worked well in the mud. And don't really have a lot of trouble with traction. The only problem I forgot is they're not water resistant, so my feet got wet. And I forgot how cold it was going to be, so my feet were freezing the entire time I was there. This time I bought these boot cover things that have traction on the bottom, but they go up over your pant leg.
Departure, transfer for it. Good morning, Honu 134 on a visual to East. Hawaiian 134, 100 return, runway 8 left, clear to land, full short, runway 4 left, Colorado started 5 mile final, runway 4 left, wind 08012, just 15. So land 804, Hawaiian, 34.
Besides the shoes, I think last time I overpacked. I brought a tent that wasn't light enough, and I brought a chair that wasn't light enough. I'm still debating on what I want to do with that. The tent ended up staying in the rental car. I left it for the rental car people to have. It was just too big to bring back. It was one of those pop-up tents with the hoops in it. I don't know how to describe it any better. So this is that ATI, Air Transport International, coming out of Hickam. It's heading off to Kwajalein. If you're not familiar, Kwajalein is an island I think it's more of an atoll than an island, but it's in the Western Pacific. They do a lot of stuff out there they don't want people to see. Alright, so the first of the two ANA A380s just checked in 11 miles out. So it'll be here in just a few minutes. We're still waiting on a Hawaiian Flight 10 to depart from the reef runway. In fact, I think it's right there. There it is right there. This is Hawaiian Flight 10.
Itinerary, coming up. Itinerary, welcome. To the very 6 runway 4 left.
So if anybody has any backup plans I can jot down. In case the mock loop is completely socked in, there is that chance. So if anybody has any backup plans for me, anything within an hour drive of the mock loop, maybe 2-hour drive out that direction. North Wales, Liverpool, Birmingham kind of triangle. In case we get socked in. It doesn't have to be aviation related. That would be a plus. Lincoln Heath is a little far, Christine. I would love to go to Lincoln Heath again, but it is a little far for a day trip from North Wales. I believe I've done that drive before. I've driven from Lincoln Heath to, I forget the name of the town that's right around the corner from the mock loop. I've done that drive before, and if I remember correctly, it was 3.5 hours. So that makes a 7-hour round trip to Lincoln Heath from our hotel. So that's a little far. So the next one out on the reef runway should be that United we saw a minute ago. It's heading off to LAX. First A380 is now in sight, so we're probably gonna let's see. Let's take the United and then we'll come back and get the A380. We'll get enough time, I think. So I've never been to the Lake District, the low-flying areas in the Lake District. Are those places you can drive to watch, or do you have to hike like the mock loop? So I've driven over. Oh, there's an ATI. There it is.
Air Transport 430, contact departure. Air Transport 430, good morning.
So I've driven over in the UK quite a bit. When we first started going over there, we'd take trains everywhere. And then one trip we had to go from London to Liverpool to see a concert. And we had planned to take the train, but it was Easter weekend. And they closed all the lines from London to Liverpool for maintenance over the Easter weekend. So the only other option was to go all the way up through Manchester and then back down to Liverpool. And that was going to take all day. So we ended up renting a car. And it kind of changed the way we vacationed. We had so much fun just driving places, stopping whenever we wanted to, seeing something interesting on the side of the road and just stopping. But now we don't take the trains anymore. We just drive. So in all the times I've driven over there, I've only driven on the wrong side of the road once. And it was more of a case where I thought it was two lanes going the same direction. I thought it was a two-lane road going the same direction. Not that I just didn't know what side of the road I was on. It was in a park. It was in a big, like a national park. I don't know what you guys call national parks over there. And it looked like a two-lane road both going the same direction, but it was actually one each direction. Thanks for all the suggestions, everybody. Christine and Lynn. Appreciate it. We'll go back and look through these later. We're going to try to do on the 6th and 7th, we're going to be coming back from Wales towards London, and we're going to stop at Bath and Stratford-upon-Avon. And I'm going to try to do a morning at Fairford then, to see how it goes. The place we're staying near Bath is about, it's not quite in Bath, it's a little north of Bath, I think, and it's about 50 minutes from Fairford. So I'm going to try to get over there in the morning. See if we get lucky. 4 minutes. That's a great Roger Waters song. If you've never heard the song 4 Minutes by Roger Waters, you need to. It's kind of hard. It's a Roger Waters thing, so it's a concept album. So listening to 4 minutes, the song 4 minutes out of it, might be a little weird. But the whole concept album, Radio Chaos, is awesome if you get a chance to listen to that. If you got about 45 minutes to spare today, pull it up on the old Spotify. It's a little dated 80s, but it's awesome. So does it say crocodiles of the world? You have crocodiles in the UK? That is the Hawaiian coming in from Tokyo. It's still a little far out there. It's over Eva Beach right now, so it's a ways out. Come back to that in just a second. This is Jetstar. It's heading off to Sydney. Out on the reef runway, we have Hawaiian Flight 6 heading off to Vegas. Hawaiian Flight 6 is on the move. We got the one coming in from Tokyo too. Let's see. They might be coming in about the same time. I think we're going to take the one from Tokyo. I got Wanderlust friends on there. Hello, DW. Good to see you. Yeah, I think I'd probably skip the crocodiles. So if you think of any suggestions for me later on in the week or when we're not on air, you can either post them in our Discord channel. We have a slightly new Discord channel. There's a link in the About Me section of my YouTube page. We also have a brand new Facebook group. You can just search Reverse Ops on Facebook to get there. But if you have any suggestions between shows, just drop them in there. I'll see them.
Airman traffic runway 8 left. Pass behind that traffic. Departure from the south ramp at Home Bridge, wind 0201117. Touchdown service. Behind the caravan civil, my wrist, my command. Just for any contact departure. Contact departure. Tower, William 145, enjoy that.
Alright, so while we got a couple seconds here, I need to get a drink of water. So I'm gonna leave this kind of wide here. We got a Hawaiian coming in just a second. You see that coming in. But I'll be right back. I left the cooler in the cab of the truck.
Southwest 2653, runway 8 left, clear for takeoff, wind 05010, Coming up 8 left, up 14653. Southwest 2025, hit 110, contact.
My good friend Richard Barnes is celebrating a member for 1 month at the 321 level. Says thanks to whoever gifted him a membership last month. All charged up this time. Sorry a bit late to the party. Hey, that's okay. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for being a member. Really appreciate it. Don't forget we have that members only show this Thursday. Any level member can get in. Thank you very much, Michael St. Marie. Just thanks for the stream. Rare day I got to watch live. Well, good to have you here. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Very generous contribution. I know how you feel about certain streams. It's hard to watch live. There's a lot of streams I like to watch, but I only rarely ever get to watch them on the replay because of the time zones. Like Wellington Flights Live or any of the Australian or New Zealand guys. It just doesn't line up a lot of the times. The good thing about some of the UK ones is when they're starting in the AM, that's when I'm starting to wind down for the night. So they'll start, 9 or so in the morning over there, and then I start to wind down about 10 here. So I get to watch them live at night. Surprisingly enough, the U.S. ones are the hardest one to watch, especially some of those ones like Chicago and over that side of the U.S. because it just lines up with work. That's what I really like about Walt at Runway DFW. He does a lot of calls them after dark. He does a lot of night streams. They line up with just as I'm packing up, winding down from work. I'll tune him on 4 or 5 in the afternoon as I'm packing up and getting ready to go from work. He should be in Korea by now, I think. Looking forward to seeing some of his Korean shows. Oh, thanks, Eham. Next arrivals of Southwest is coming in from Maui. Christine, if you love shopping, I've got a website for you. Firstopshop.com. Alright, so the next arrival is coming in from Lehue. I'll see what I can do, Christine. I did just come up with a round logo that I've been looking for a thing to put it on. Keith, I hope so. That would be interesting. I don't get to see many KLM planes at all. Even when I go to like LAX, I always seem to miss them. But I swear I have to go look this up. My memory is not as good as it used to be. I swear during one of the streams we did from LAX back in the spring, when we were on the north side, I swear we saw an all-white KLM plane that came in during the show. I apologize if you can hear me drinking there. I forgot to move the mic. Sweet. Three, all right. Been a lot of weird cars driving by today. I don't know what's going on. Let's go over here and do a tail count. One white tail, one brown tail. There was 2 brown tails a minute ago, so that means one of them is pushed back. We should be getting a clean departure in the next few minutes. It is currently pushed back onto the cargo ramp. Hello, Dreambird. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to Honolulu. I saw something moving. This is Aloha Air Cargo coming in from Lehue. Lance, I really hope so, because anything below about 60 is Mrs. Reverse Ops is going to go in coma. I did see something moving down there. There it is. Alright, so the fighters are going to follow the tanker down. The fighters come from a area that we can't see. They're going to cross behind some trees, so right there. Now we can see the 22s. They come up. It's kind of hard where they come from. They kind of pop up out of nowhere. That Queen is almost to the end of the cargo ramp, so it's going to do a dog leg onto Romeo. It'll probably be at least another 5 minutes. Hello, Colin. Good to see you. Oh, Martin, hello. Oh, our good friend Rainbow Love is in the house. Hello, Rainbow. Gifted one Reverse Ops membership. So, thank you very much. So not only is Rainbow Love one of our great mods and a very generous contributor to the channel with a bunch of gifted memberships, she's also the mod of our Discord and our Facebook group. So if you like to chat with members between shows or leave pictures, So 2 great places to do it. If you can't figure it out, she can help you. Alright, so it looks like they're gonna give Mai Tai an unrestricted climb. We gotta wait about 3 minutes for clearance for that, but should get a nice hang 10 departure. So we're gonna hang around this side because the F-22s are gonna go next. Hello, Sydney. Good to see you. Sydney, Kirsten. Look at all the cool people in the house today. Because the first one's going to do an unrestricted climb, I'm going to try to follow the first one as far as I can. That might mean I missed the second one, so I do apologize ahead of time. But if he's going to get a hang 10 departure, I'm going to try to follow him up as high as I can. DHL Singapore Air co-branded 777. Just arriving here on 8 left. Mai Tai is clear for departure 16,000. That is not an unrestricted climb. Next one in is Japan Airlines. It is a 7-6 coming in from Tokyo. Catch it here in just a second. So it is just after 9 o'clock here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Patrick. The channel is Reverse Ops. We're a live stream channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. That's where we're at right now. You just saw the fighters. They came over from Hickam Air Force Base. They're part of the 199th Fighter Squadron from the Hawaii Air National Guard. So Hickam Air Force Base, which is part of Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hickam, shares the runways here with the airport. That's why we get so much military action here. We should be having a C-17 departure here in just a few minutes. But if you're new or you've just been hanging around for a while, I would appreciate if you could hit that like button. It really does help the channel. If you haven't subscribed, now would be an awesome time to do it. We're going to do some awesome shows over the next month or so. We got some really cool shows here in Hawaii, and then we're going to go off to the UK and do some getaway shows. And then we're going to come back to Hawaii for a couple weeks, and then we're going to go back out again. We're going to go to LAX and do some road shows. So got a lot of cool stuff coming up. Next one coming in is Alaska. It's flight 837 coming in from San Jose. That is that one right there. You should also be able to see the C-17 over here somewhere. There it is. We got a couple of 717s that are going to head that way as well. Thank you, Terry M., for the $2 super chat. Enjoying the stream from Western Michigan. Thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. All right, thanks, James. We'll see you later. This is Southwest coming in from Kailua Kona. So along with the C-17 over there, we also have a Gulfstream coming off of Hickam ramp. That's a Gulfstream C-37A. Should be right behind us. We should be able to see it here in a second. The two 717s heading out to the reef runway. There's that C-17. The first one's heading out to Hilo, and the second one's heading off to Lehui. We'll try to catch both of those. C-17. This is the C-37A. I believe we have one or two of these here, stationed here. There's one this one looks like it's all a solid color. There's also one that's painted in the official, like, Air Force One livery. There for taking around the high muckamucks back and forth to the mainland. Keep an eye. That C-17 is third for departure out there, so we'll keep an eye for it. The first of those 717s is already on the move. It is right there. I'll do a check on that second A380. It is about halfway between the island of Oahu and Kauai, so it should be here in plenty of time to catch on this show. So don't worry about that one. And I'm fairly positive I have enough battery today. We were here last week. We stayed for the second A380, and as soon as it touched down, all the batteries went dead. Thank you very much, everybody. If you guys want to see that C-37, we'll flip over and catch it. There it is, way up in the sky already. Oh, welcome, Kevin. That's interesting. These are probably a lot different way back in the early 70s. I actually saw some cool planes back then, though. I know. I'm fairly positive Pan Am was flying their 707s back here back then, early 70s. And probably by 78, all the 747s were taken over out here. That was some cool stuff. If you come out here to visit this and are interested in Pan Am stuff, there's three pretty cool things on the island you can go see if you're interested in Pan Am. The first is at the Pacific Aviation Museum, which is on Ford Island, which is a top-notch museum all around. They have all kinds of cool stuff. They have a Pan Am exhibit out there. They also in downtown Honolulu, kind of over by the convention center, there's the Pan Am building, which there was Pan Am buildings all over the place in the 70s, but only one of them still says Pan Am on it. That's the one here. So it still says Pan Am across the top, and it has Pan Am. I know it has Pan Am signs on the loading dock. You can get a good picture of one real close up. Maybe I'll zip over there one day for the channel and take some pictures. And then the third is when they used to bring in the clippers, the sea clippers, the seaplanes. They would land them in Westlock. Is it Westlock? At Pearl City Peninsula, I think it's in Westlock, of Pearl Harbor. So the dock was over there, and they have a memorial. Memorial's a really weird word. They have a plaque there where the old dock was. So you can, if you're interested in Pan Am stuff, you can go to those 3 locations here. They're all 3 relatively easy to get to. The one at the Pacific Aviation Museum is actually, there is a charge to get into that one. That is, because it's inside the museum. So you got to buy a ticket. But if you go there and tell the person who's buying the ticket that you want the reverse ops special, it'll get you nothing, but it'd be funny to say it. Oh, that's cool, Keith. Oh, sorry, Sydney, I'm reading the wrong comment. See you later, Keith. Alright, so if everything holds correct, I don't see anything else out there. If everything holds good, what is that? Something's going on over here. Alright, so who was here with me earlier today when we did the first tail count? I'm sure some of you were here with me earlier when I did the first one. Didn't we have a white tail over there? A white 747 tail over there? Am I going crazy? Or I know I'm crazy. I swear though. Oh wait. Am I just looking at it and it's there? Okay, there is still a white tail over there. Okay, there, never mind. I am going crazy. Just pretend the last 30 seconds of what I said never happened. Yeah, Mario, there's a lot of cool, I mean, it's not like a huge, expansive exhibit, but it's very neat, very well done. And going to see the building is neat because, I mean, you're not going to see another one anywhere else. And the whole museum out there is very well done. I really like it. They have the remains of a Zero that was used in the attack on Pearl Harbor out there. They have a lot of cool stuff out there. fly right over our head was Air One. It's the Hawaii Fire Department helicopter. This is the third Hawaiian coming in from Tokyo, the 330. I guess if you're planning on leaving, I wouldn't leave quite yet. We have something really cool lit up on the Hickam ramp. So hopefully that'll make it out before we get out of here. We only have a few minutes left. It is lit up on the cargo ramp right here. It is a Eastern Airlines. How many of you have seen an Eastern Airlines recently? I think you might be mixing up stories, Sydney. I think it was if you're referring to what I think you're referring to, it was a Aloha plane, Aloha flight attendant, where the top came off. But no, they do not have a memorial for her that I know of. That happened, I believe, out over the water. So someone purchased the rights for the Eastern Airlines name, and they don't look the same, but they still have an Eastern Airlines logo on them. So normally they do cargo stuff, transport stuff for the military. They have exactly one commercial flight. So they do one commercial flight a month to keep their passenger position active. Hopefully, we're waiting to see if I can see it pull out over there. I don't see it yet. It is lit up over there, though. So they operate one flight a month from Miami to Santo Domingo. It is a one-way flight. You can't even book a round trip. It's a one-way flight, and they do that to keep their rating for passengers. The rest of the time they're doing passenger charter flights. That's the word I was looking for, charter flights. We still have about 10 or 15 minutes before I need to actually get out of here, so hopefully that thing will leave before then. Yeah, so mostly, Brandon, it is charters, but they have one flight between Miami and Santo Domingo. He just got his clearance to taxi to 8 right, so we should be seeing it. In fact, I see it right now. It's right to the left of your screen. There it is. So they have a few of these planes in a couple of different liveries. There's one that has a lot more blue in it, but they both have, the ones I've seen both have the Eastern logo in the tail. So if you look up on the tail, there's the old Eastern logo. Come back to, as soon as the turtle turns, we'll go back to the turtle. This is something you don't see every day. Well, Josh, if you go far enough west, you end up east, right? So that one coming in on the left of the screen is Hawaiian Flight 450 coming in from Osaka. Turtle is starting to turn, so we get a better view of it. Oh, Andrew, that's pretty cool. I didn't know they went over there. But I guess it makes sense. We're probably gonna call the Eastern our last plane of the day. There is a C-17 lit up on the Hickam ramp too, but it would have to really hustle for it to make it out within the next 10 minutes or so. So we're gonna call the Eastern probably our last plane of the day. But until then, the next arrival is Hawaiian Flight 1. It's coming in from LAX, right about there. So if you haven't had a chance, now would be a great time to like and subscribe. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up in the next few weeks, or a month and a half or so, really. We got more cool shows in Hawaii. We have some road shows in Wales and London. And then we're going to do some road shows at LAX too. So got a lot of cool stuff come up in the next month and a half. There's the two A380s next to each other. So Brandon, we are currently at 10,157 subscribers. All right, well, take care. Kirsten, we'll see you next time. Pardon me. So this heat haze plane here is Alaska Airlines. It's coming in from LAX. Alright, so it looks like the Eastern's already on the move, so we're going to flip over here and see if we can get it coming through the trees. It's always a good shot.
Just checking in that on the visual before left is 312. Traffic 6 miles on the runway 717 will hold short of the intersection with 060 and east 16 from the 4 left turn left. The left, there's the left is 312.
All right, well, thank you very much, everyone. It is time to head off to work. Really appreciate all you guys hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun. Hope you did as well. Saw some fighters and some cool liveries. There we go. Third time to time. It is not wanting to play this video today. Yeah. I don't know why it's not wanting to play the video today, but I do apologize for that. We'll see if we can fix it for next time. But I just want to say thank you to all the channel members that were here. I truly appreciate it. Also, thank you to all the subscribers. There's over 10,000 of you out there, and I truly appreciate every one of you. Remember, the next stream will be Thursday. It's a members-only stream, but memberships just start as $1.99 a month, and you get at least 3 extra streams a month for just $1.99. That's less than $1 a stream. So I hope you guys can join us on Thursday. If not, we'll be back here on Saturday for our full-length show that runs through the departure of the first A380. And then we're going to be back here again on Sunday, back-to-back days. We're going to do a Sunday sunset stream. That'll be Sunday at about 4 o'clock Hawaii time. I'd like to thank especially like to thank my mods. I know most of them were here today, but they're all special. So Brad, Kirsten, Liz Wolves, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Josh, and O'Malley, thank you very much. Really helped this thing go very smoothly. I know we got a lot of cool people in the chat, but the mods really do their job with the ones who aren't cool. They're few and far between. Thank you again, everyone. I got to get off to work. So we'll see you on Thursday. Glad you're feeling better, Ron. It's good to hear. Hope Brandon gets over his hoof and mouth disease soon. Hope you get better soon, Brandon. But sorry I couldn't roll the membership video. We'll make it up to you on Saturday. The encoder is a little hot, I think. I've been out in the sun. So we'll get that done on Thursday, I think. Again, have a good rest of your week. Hope to see you on Thursday, nice and safe and happy and healthy. Stay safe. Aloha.